Well, hello again. I have this new Bachmann Class 20, and I'm going to put some sound in it today. I haven't run it because it doesn't have a decoder in it, and I didn't have a spare 22 plus put in it to try it out. Take it out of the box, and then I'll get the shell off of it or the body off of it. I'll look at installing some sound. I've got this sound decoder from Roads and Rails. Just came in. It's ESU. I'm excited to get this installed and run this 20 on my layout. I don't have a 20. I've been filling in vacant places in my roster, my locomotive roster. This is one of them. The Peak and the Hymic were two other ones that I wanted to get at least one of. I'll probably get more later, but I seem to have an awful lot of 50s and 37s. I know they're very popular, but other locomotives are equally as interesting. Let's get this out of the box and see what we've got. Quite a few detail parts. I'll wind up putting those on whichever I decide is going to be the front. There's the little jewel. I bought this at Hatton's. I like Hatton's living over here in the U.S. because I can ship a DHL for very little money, for very reasonable price, and get it in a couple days, and which is preferable to waiting 2 weeks or more and wondering where it is all the time while you don't have it. I don't think the fan works. I blew in it, and it does spin, but I don't think it's connected to a motor or anything, so that's not gonna work. Reading the instructions the other day, I noticed that there are two screws here, one here, and supposedly the body comes right off if you take those out. We shall see. Bodies don't always come off the way you expect them to, or the way you hope they will. Sometimes they're very stubborn. I also have my Hornby Select over here, and I have some Rolling Road pieces in here. Oops, that's an in-scale Rolling Road piece. Yeah, there was a period of time when I was into building boxes. And I built quite a few. I built about 7. I numbered them. This is number 2. This is the second one I built. The first one wasn't too good. I don't think I even kept it. This one is functional, but it's not too elegant down here at these corners. So, just not that great. Some of them turned out quite well, though, and I gave those away to my children, and my wife has one that she keeps jewelry in. Okay, well, let's see. I've got those screws out now. Let's see what's going to happen here. Oh, wow, I like that. That's nice. Just pops right off of there. And I am led to believe that there is a speaker already in this from Bachmann. Let's zoom in a little bit. I'm going to turn this around, get it closer to you. I like the way this is done inside. It has plugs. I imagine that's convenient for manufacturing, but it's also convenient for the owner. If you ever want to take things apart, instead of having to unsolder everything, and making a big mess of it, you can just pull the plugs. So I applaud that. That's a good thing. I was just setting some of the Rolling Road pieces up on the road. You can't see it right now. So we're concentrating over here. So what do we have? I think this is the decoder here. It's bound to be. Maybe I better take my care package and open it up from Roads and Rails. I better widen it out for this. There. Let's see what's in here. Oh, there's even a Stay Alive in there. That's a good thing. I hope there's room for it. That's always a concern. Whoops, what did I lose? It's a sticker. I don't know what you do with those. Put them on your bike, I guess, if you're young, and put them on your computer if you're my wife. I don't do anything with them. Okay, so here she is. Here's the Stay Alive. It even has a circuit board. I don't know what that's all about. Huh. Never seen one like that. Something new to confuse the old boy. Okay, I think we can zoom back in now. Okay, so let's take this off. This is for running on DC. But my layout is strictly, oh, that's an elaborate DC chip too. Look at that. That's amazing. All that stuff in there. That's the way it came from Bachman. That's a busy little chip. Well, this one, solder joints look good. I don't see anything that would be shorted out. It's always a good idea to check that before you put it in. And I can't really tell on this. Well, yeah, I can see in there. That looks good. Solder joints look good. Nothing broken, nothing snapped off. Okay, well. I'll have to find a home for this. For right now, I think we'll just tuck it right here. And that may wind up being where it lives, but for right now, we'll, I think I'm gonna put it on the track. I don't know how clean this track is. I'm gonna widen out a little bit. Whoops, wrong way. And tip it a little bit over here. And we're gonna put this, we're just gonna set this on top and then put this on the track and see what we get. See if anything happens at all. Oh, she's moving. Whew. It's been a long time since I spent much time with a Select. I really don't know what I'm doing anymore. I've kind of forgotten. It definitely runs in both directions. Runs nicely too. Wow, that's great. A lot of momentum. A little jerkiness there, but not much. Well, I would say it works pretty good. I see no problems. The next thing I'm going to do is set it up on the rolling road and run it in. It recommends running it 30 minutes in each direction. Let's see if I've got that on there. Right. Yeah, that's rolling. Let it run for 30 minutes and then I'll reverse it and let it run 30 minutes the other way, and then we'll take it downstairs and put it on the layout and see what that's like. Well, let's go try it out. Before we fire up that Class 20, I thought I'd show you my new tree. Zoom in on the tree. There it is. I painted it this morning. Make sure the focus is in auto. Let it know what I want it to focus on. And there's the new tree. An inspiring guy to me on YouTube for a lot of stuff, scenery-wise, model building and so forth. He made a comment the other day. Well, it's been a while now. He said, paint everything. Well, I didn't really understand what he meant. You know, and I paint most things. I don't paint everything, haven't painted everything over the years. But while I was painting this tree, I realized what he meant. When you paint things, you can paint multiple layers and multiple colors. Now what I did with the foliage, I used these fiber clusters this time. As you can see, not even close to the same color. It's not a bad color, it doesn't look very realistic. So what I did when I painted this tree, you know, I don't think my camera is level. Let me level it up here a little bit. There, that's better. It's not perfect, but of course it's not focused on the tree now. I started out painting it various shades of blue. Not solid, just, you know, kind of areas bluish around the outsides of the leaf clusters and so on. And then I moved, once I painted a couple different colors of blue, then I started moving into the greens and started with dark greens and moved towards the lighter greens, but not painting it solid with the airbrush, of course. Never painting it solid. And eventually ended up with yellow coming straight down from the top. Straight down on it, which kind of highlights as though there was some sunshine playing on the tops of the trees, on the top of the tree. And as I was going through this process of starting from the darks and working toward the light colors, I realized what he meant. The painting gives you the opportunity to add shadows and to add layers of color so that it's not just a solid color. It is many colors. It is multiple colors, and depending on the light and depending on the angle that you're looking at it, you see different intensities of different shades, kind of in the same family, but it really brought it to life. And I'll take you up close so you can see better what I'm talking about. So just a minute, I'll take the camera off the tripod and we'll go over there. One of the nice things about this method that I used to build this particular tree is that even looking up from underneath it, it's very realistic looking. Pretty happy with the way this tree turned out. It's not a perfect tree by any means, but it's by far my best effort, and I hope they get better from here. Okay, well, let's go look at the locomotive. Try the lights. Oh, yep. Very cool. Now I need to put all the rest of the sounds in it.